So I do want to talk about abortion Barbie. I just like kind of started writing this, and it's mostly because I just wanted to give a voice to like all the things you could do, after you have an abortion, and how your life can be so much better. Right. So, this is a project that I'm working on right now. It's called Abortion Barbie. I was just really inspired by the Barbie movie. Growing up, I really liked Barbies, but then, like I said, I kept seeing like all this representation of like the black one is always Addie, the slave. Like, I'm not a slave, so I just tried to create a new identity for myself. And I thought about like parts of my life that I thought were like the most meaningful and things that had like the most like really held weight and value to me. And so that's why I wrote Abortion Barbie. So I wrote the first track is called A Waste of Space. This is actually a song about Tory Lanez. Like when I just saw the way that like a lot of black men reacted to the shooting of a black woman, I wrote something, and I could share a little bit more about that, but it was like it was called Dear Tory Lanez. It's like a project. It's like 13 tracks about all the things that I hope happened to him in prison. And there was another project that I kind of started working on. It was called like Letters to Tory in Jail. That's what that is about. Then the next song is called Careshas Boot. That's basically about how Caresha went to Takeoff's funeral, and then she just took over the show with her boots. She was like the best thing that happened. Like I said, I think Takeoff's life was meaningless to me personally. And then my debit card, just because like every day I go to work and then I put money on my debit card and then I can like buy things with my debit card. Tingling lip gloss in my bandolier, which I wear every day. I have this like tingling lip gloss, which is pretty great. He took my Lilo. My Lilo is like my vibrator. Olivia Benson, I've already made another video about that. Olivia Benson is Taylor Swift's cat, who's worth more than 21 Savage. Wedlock, it's this idea of like there not being marriage in the black community. iPhone Pro Max, I take all of my imagery and all of my notes on my iPhone, so that's why this is important to me. Model parties, I just had like quite a lot of fun at model parties, so I wanted to talk about it. Finesse me out of my panties is actually very funny too. It's this big idea. Like I really like when there's like a chase involved with like a guy, like a guy who I'm like, oh, he's kind of interesting. I wonder what he would do to like get my panties or whatever, which I think is just like a fun cat and mouse game. I just kind of want to talk about that. Mifepristone is like the abortion pill. That's the name of it. Like when you go to Planned Parenthood and you're less than like 20 weeks, you can basically take this pill. It's called mifepristone. I think I might have spelled that wrong. I'll correct the spelling there. But you take the pill and basically you have a period and you just like kind of pee out the baby basically in like 2 days. Okay. My money, my life. I just really figured out like how to maintain the cost of living for like myself, and pay for things like myself. And, it's just a lesson that's taken me quite a long time to learn. Then the next song is called Selfish. It's mostly because like, it's my money, my life. I'm spending my money on me. So like I'm selfish. I definitely care about my own interests, about my own hobbies, my own food, everything me. Champagne Mommy, I just really enjoy like a nice bottle of bubbly from Trader Joe's. I don't really spend very much money on it, probably like less than $10 on a bottle, but it is really nice to just get drunk and dance in my apartment. Oh, Kavina is actually this really nice bottle of red wine that I drink when I go to like RH, which is where this picture was taken. It's like Restoration Hardware, which is this like open space, how do you say, like open space interior design planning house where they just model all these rooms with like all this furniture just so you can get ideas of how to like create modern living spaces. They have a lot of different ones. They even have like nurseries, living rooms, bedrooms, kitchens, just like all of these different living spaces, and they just model it for you so that you can get an idea of how to do it. So yeah.